Good day, good buddies, and welcome to Roll2Miss RPG, a show where four friends with ADHD get together, play D&D, and kill each other mercilessly. And this week we're playing as Deadly Dragons. This is to celebrate Dragon Week. Monster Week is an annual community event hosted by Ginny D and Pointy Hat, bringing together YouTube creators and content creators in the TTRPG and D&D space. So without dragon deliberation, let the Deadly Dragon battle begin. Hey? Good day, good buddies. Welcome back to another fun-filled, action-packed Roll2Miss RPG competitive D&D for four friends with ADHD episode. And in this episode, we are dragons! Big, mighty dragons killing the hell out of each other mercilessly, brutally, and we'll be uncut, unfiltered, unedited, unboiled, unprepared. It's going to be great.
We might be some of those things, not all of them.
The way we're going to do this is, of course, we're going to spin that wheel to decide team captains, and then we will have teams allocated, and we will be given either metallic or chromatic dragons and told to go plan, cooperate to kill each other. It's going to be our first 2v2, and it's going to be completely chaotic and beautiful. I'm glad you came for us.
It's going to be a nice new experience for Will because he's going to lose unless he's on my team.
Yeah. Why don't we see who's on whose team and then we can start the trash talking?
Will, I feel like your teammate should gang up on you anyway.
A 3v1.
Otherwise, we'll lose respect.
We're missing the point of 2v Tuesdays. Like, this is,
Listen to 3v1. That's the only way this is going.
3v1 days doesn't hit quite as well.
We'll see how we go. We'll see how we get on. But of course, we like steaks here, we like tofu, we like all kinds of food. But we are playing today for, drumroll please, a prize each. Who would have possibly thought? And of course, as always, the prizes include this Displace the Beast shirt from last week. We've got the You Shall Not Pass. Welcome, Matt. All of my D&D stuff, bag for all of your D&D equipment, and these beautiful, brand new, sealed metal dice. Oh, look at them!
Wow.
It is impressive.
It is impressive, impressively cheap and available on Temu. So now
That's true.
that out of the way, let's spin that wheel.
Okie dokie. Our first captain will be.
Right.
Spin.
Perfect.
It's
I mean,
It's a fix!
So I will be the first captain, and the second captain will be.
Ooh.
It's a fix!
Go team! Definitely gonna win.
All right, and let's see who the winning. I mean, my partner will be.
Oh.
Magnificent.
Eleanor. Yeah.
Neonel.
Because I predicted.
And then now the suspense isn't over, guys.
Just to prove,
Yeah,
just to
let's
prove it's fair and balanced.
We got to spin to see who Chris's partner is.
Oh, can't wait.
Who's it going to be?
I'm so excited.
Unless it lands directly on the name Dave, I'm not accepting it.
It's going to be the colour blue. So Chris in the colour blue.
It's like every football game I ever took part in at school.
Oh, pick laugh.
So I believe we are going to, if I'm not mistaken, Will and I are about to have a roll-off to
We are
see who
indeed.
was
I will be
first
using my
on the
magical
chromatic,
purple D20.
and I will be using this red metal dice, beautifully balanced. Look at all those lovely details.
This will be the real proof of which dice is better. And Chris.
And just to add insult to injury, I'm going to roll into Will's previously won Pieces Never an Option dice tray that I've not given yet.
I'm starting to think that if these prizes don't start being dished out soon, that Chris is just using this all as an excuse to buy himself a bunch of D&D merch.
No,
guys, I'll give it to you. When I see you next.
At some point.
No,
Whatever that is.
I would never. If something goes 4 episodes without being won, it will be given to a prize draw for our members and subscribers. So subscribe for that, become a member for that. Will you roll a dice? So I've got
rolling.
a 19.
Well, I got a natural 1, so I think I win.
Oh,
Yeah. Good job. Good job.
All right. Do you want metallic or chromatic then?
What do you think, Dave? Should we be good guys or should we run it?
If you're thinking purely strategically here, I do think the metallic dragons have some like additional breath things that they can do.
Let's be paragons of justice and virtue then. Let's be
Really
metallic
far
dragons.
away,
Let's do it.
it's
Just for
like
you.
all across the map.
I was all keen to be, an angry red dragon, but I'll happily be a nice good guy today.
Are
Let's
any
do
of the dragons weak to rivers? Because if so, you might want to avoid those ones.
Let's come back to that.
How about lake? We could make a lake on the map.
Lakes, rivers.
So, team, thank you very much for watching this bit. We will now cut to us in our individual groups, having our own discussions, planning which dragons we're going to be and how we're going to kill them.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the mastermind scheming. So, a brief recap of everything that happened before I remembered we had to record. So, our master strategy so far was to have a look at the CRs of all the dragons we can pick and see if that gives us an indication of the strongest. So we've got the blue dragon with a 16. We've got the adult black dragon at a 14. So probably not the adult black dragon. Adult green dragon at a 15. Adult red dragon at a 17. Yeah. They were saying red dragon's scary.
So should we...
And the white dragon at a 13. Okay, so just off of just CR, it looks like we're probably going red, blue.
Yes, I think so too.
Which I feel like it feels very predictable, but also it's predictable because it's good, So the blue dragon is lightning. I would like to play the blue dragon.
You like a lightning breath?
I like lightning breath because you get to just be like Godzilla. And also Chris and I made a character, Ulrich Heliportswim, which was a blue dragonborn storm sorcerer that was very fun. Storm sorcerers in that game are just very fun. From like level 2, you can just fly as a bonus action after casting a spell. So yeah, I'm hoping if it comes to it, I can manipulate Chris's emotional attachment to that character to have him not kill the blue dragon.
Put him on the Roll20 map as Ulrich.
Yes. Oh, that's a great idea. Yes. I'll grab a photo of Ulrich from our save and stick it as the profile and see if I can. Yeah. So that might give us an upper hand, as it were. So we can just go invisible at will, which is interesting.
Illegal. Okay.
So obviously you've got the dragon breath, which is each creature in a 90-foot long, 5-foot wide line. 11d10 damage. Jesus
I thought you said 11d10.
11d10 damage.
I think that's how you should express it from now on.
11d10 of damage. Yes. If I take the blue dragon then, and you take the red dragon.
So I've never played a dragon before. I'll have a little look. He's got acid breath, has he?
No, red dragon is your fire type.
Are we saying that nobody has resistances? Because that will make a big difference.
Well, I think we're saying immunities become resistances.
Because then that will put the challenge rating down quite a lot. I don't know if we should go with the red dragon.
Okay.
Because all of the dragons are going to be immune to fire, aren't they? Or resistant to fire, do you think?
No,
the gold one is
usually
sure.
The gold one is. So if we look at their options, copper, bronze, brass, silver. So these guys are just the same elemental types. So I think copper is
immune to acid.
Yeah, so you're immune to whatever your breath type is, basically. So the bronze is immune to lightning. So bronze is the blue dragon, basically, of the chromatic dragons, or the metallic dragons. I'm going to get that wrong so many times, and it's probably going to
there'll be
annoy
a couple, as long as we don't have both of ours. Oh my gosh.
If they pick the adult brass dragon and we pick the red dragon, we have a CR 17 dragon versus a CR 13 dragon. So actually, I think maybe we do go the red dragon.
Okay, let's go for the red dragon.
Yeah. So if we go red and blue, the kind of the classic. So I'm lightning and you're fire.
Yeah, let me have a look at him. He's got dark vision. He can do command, detect magic, and scorching ray at will.
Scorching ray is quite nice. You get a fireball once a day as well, which is always good.
Sick.
Everyone loves fireballs.
I'll try not to do that in a closed space.
Okay.
Use dragon spellcasting to cast Scorching Ray, Pounce. Mm-hmm.
You've got
I like the idea
three
of the
rend
good old
attacks. So
what can we do
rend
to
attacks.
emotionally manipulate them about the adult red dragon?
Real
Maybe we
question.
can make him really, really cute. Find a really cute picture of a dragon.
I feel like the thing is, if you're playing the red dragon, you have to just maximize trying to do as much damage as possible, because they're gonna just try and take you out instantly.
So what you're saying is that my tactic
Your tactic is to charge in and die somewhat, and then I'll stay back and win the fight
So
from
what
the
you're
back
saying,
line.
no, I see what you're doing here. You're
No.
trying to win. You're trying to take the one win.
No. If we win, even if you die and we
Why don't
win,
you take the red dragon and do that?
but then you don't have the emotional connection to Auric Teleport Swim, of course.
If you let me die, I'll come back as a ghost and haunt you.
There's nothing scarier than a dragon ghost, except maybe actually a real tangible dragon.
You want me to be the sacrificial lamb?
No, I want you to be the more powerful, bigger, scary dragon.
Yeah, and we're both going to head in, or you're going to wait at the side.
I'm going to be right behind you, just slightly further behind so that they don't line us up with their dragon breath attacks.
That's a good idea. How about you be the bait?
You see, that just wouldn't work for reasons.
Okay, I see what you're doing. But we're a team, so we'll both win. If you win, I win.
Okay, hear me out, actually. What if I go in first as bait, and then I invisibility, and then reposition off of the invisibility, and then you have a crack at them? Because they're gonna want to take you out first. Because it just makes sense. Like, the less turns the red dragon gets to play, the better the combat's going to go for them.
Mm-hmm.
All dragons make 3 rend attacks. All dragons have a breath ability. So really, actually, the only real big difference might be the HP, to be fair. Yeah, you've got 256, which is nice. Like, it's an extra 40 hit points.
But you've got an invisibility as well, which is quite good, yeah.
I've also got +5 to stealth, which is nice. Oh, you have +6 to stealth. Interesting. I think red-blue just works.
So you're going to go in, get them distracted, go invisible.
I'll draw them to, hopefully, a place where you can then fireball and then breath them for a lot of damage.
How bad would it be for me to name... No, I'm not actually going to do this. If I was to name the dragon after Chris's baby.
Oh, you so should. Oh, no, that's it. Yeah, no. So we've got Auric Teleport Swim.
No, I don't think we're allowed to say the baby's name on YouTube.
Oh, that's a good point. Okay, we'll
have to cut that out.
We could do it and then just bleep it out every time it gets mentioned, which is funny.
If you're happy to bleep. They said the time's up. Okay, we're coming back now.
Dave, I'm so happy that I was your team captain, mate, and I'm so happy that you chose Metallic Dragon for this. I'm really excited to build Metallic Dragons for our dragon versus dragon combat fight.
I thought we were being honest with the audience.
Yeah, that was just a bit.
Our last recording had no audio, so we're improving now. Reference.
Yeah,
this
we're
is
watching
when
it with you guys.
Watching it
and
with
we're
you.
reacting with you guys in real time.
And improving
with real faces.
We had picked Metallic Dragons. We'd won the spinning wheel. We wanted Metallic.
Yeah.
Thought that looked better.
Yeah, I won the spinning wheel because I'm so awesome and beautiful, and you chose Metallic Dragon because you're so interested and intelligent and a little bit handsome and sexy.
Definitely hadn't looked into it beforehand, so that I
I'm
know to pick Metallic Dragons.
Being totally honest with each other and with the audience.
Currently, we are looking through the different styles of Metallic Dragons. So you're looking at a gold dragon. We looked at silver, and we liked them both straight away.
We did instantly like those because they were really strong and good.
Yeah, we're like, do you know what? This is probably going to be the ones that we pick, but we had to check the others out. You know, you got to give all the dragons a sort of fair go. Although, let's face it was always going to be gold and silver from the start. But hey, what was it particularly about gold and silver that we liked? Do you remember?
So we were captivated by the extra bits that the foul, the breath did. The 3 times a day, the banishment and whatnot.
What was it? Banishment.
The extra bits that we knew that the chromatic dragons maybe didn't have, because our breath weapon could do 2 things and not just cold or fire damage, because we're amazing and awesome and beautiful and mint.
And hadn't looked into it at all beforehand. We just happened to pick those. The extra spells, you had a banish spell. There was a stun spell.
Yep.
From the silver dragon, sorry. The silver dragon's breath also did paralysis, caused paralysis. And what was your breath enhancement? Do you
did
remember?
both radiant and fire, so it wasn't resisted by the red dragon, whereas obviously the red dragon just did fire, which was resisted by the gold dragon. So
yes,
we did a bit of counterplay, because we imagined, just because the red and the blue are so stronger than the other ones, we kind of imagined that we're working with those two, and the red being the strongest of all the dragons, we knew the gold was a good counter to that. So
with the additional radiant damage. All right, currently we are scrolling through different dragons. We're looking up Copper Dragon at the moment.
Oh, it's back. I can see it. We're looking at Copper Dragon. That was funny, wasn't it? So the Copper Dragon has always been like the friendly, sociable RP dragon. And so for the purposes of this video, you're like, it's probably not going to be that one, based on that.
Not particularly what we want for that challenge. Always fun to include in a campaign, but not anything for scrapping it out toe-to-toe.
Yeah.
What was wrong with the others?
Well, we knew the gold also had the weakening strength, and we thought we might get mixed up in melee a few times, so we got to weaken some strength. And we were looking at ways we could
combo
attack someone's like stats to decrease them, so that we could use our more powerful spells with them having debuffs on their saves. We were looking at, we spent some of our time trying to figure out if we could
what combo?
Really come up with a strategy where I do something which makes it easy for your thing to happen.
All right, we're looking at Bronze Dragon.
I think we were hooked on the guiding bolt aspect for a little bit, I believe, because obviously that would give you then advantage on your attack. So we were looking at it for a while, but then I think we just went with power.
Yeah, in the end, it was a good choice. We stuck to
we were looking at as well the spells, the complementary spells that you can cast a certain amount a day in the spell list. And I think a lot of them were, again, RP and social focused.
Yes.
Whereas the silver and the gold dragon's spells were more combat focused. So you can see they've got the sleep breath. That would have been good.
Oh yeah, sleep breath. You get more stun locks that they would have really enjoyed.
I think that was a bit of accidental cheating there. I don't think we meant to click on the blue dragon to have a look at what was going on.
No, that was very accidental. Yeah, I think we've that was pretty much our thought process.
Right, we're on the gold dragon now. We're on the good one.
Yeah, no, this is the one we wanted for sure. Banish.
I think we instantly enticed by banishing them to a different place, because we were like, if we can just get rid of one for a while and focus on one,
a 2-on-1
that would be so good
for a whole round. Yeah, worth it.
Yeah, always worth it. And just to be able to do that whenever you feel like it is great.
Was it 3 times a day, or was it as many times as you like?
It's a legendary action, so it's as many times a day. It's just like 3 times in a round.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, use is 3, 4 in lair.
Yeah, but we played it as, if you remember...
Oh, yeah. One off. Yeah. That's the rules that we are going to be playing. Yeah.
After debating at length, I feel like we were locked in with a silver dragon from the start. Dave was going to be silver dragon, I think. I was looking at how best to complement silver dragon. So we're looking at the gold dragon right now. And we're feeling like banishing a character for a turn and 2v1ing the other character seems really powerful. And we were looking...
Especially with the stun lock as well.
Guiding Bolt was the only thing that the Brass Dragon had, and this has that as well.
Yeah,
so
not worth it.
It's kind of a no-brainer. It turns out the 2 most powerful dragons are probably the 2 best bets for this kind of thing.
And we'll find out next on Roll2Miss.
Yeah, I've officially now changed my private channel to Roll2Chris now.
Ooh, very nice.
Good, yeah.
Thanks for that, Dave. So we're looking now at the adult gold dragon because it's really powerful and good. And then we're looking at a nice picture of it because that looks really powerful and good.
It does. Its wings look a bit odd, considering. From this angle, at least, anyway.
But that just shows that, it's real art made by real artists and not
AI bullshit.
So I'm looking at the Flame Strike spell because that's free as being a gold dragon. I obviously anticipated having a red dragon that would resist that, but we're working out whether it's powerful enough to actually use, even if it's resisted. And we don't know if it will be, but it seems like it would be.
These were our thought processes. Oh, okay.
Oh my god, there's multiple of us on screen.
Ooh, lucky you all. All right, thanks for joining us here with definitely fixing our mistake.
stick around for more quality content like this on Roll2Miss and Roll2Crit.
Per usual, we're doing a PvP, but this time we're doing 2Ps v 2Ps.
PP versus
Lots of
PP.
PP versus PP, if you will. Me and Will are probably going to win. Those are the rules.
Yeah. Any questions?
Anything else to add?
Well,
God says if you fall in the magical lake, you get hurt.
fall on the force that you get hurt. We're doing 3 legendary actions, which of course, if someone else takes an action, you can take an action on their turn, but we're limited to 1 person's legendary action per everyone's turn. So, for example, if Will's attack and he does a thing, Dave has a good idea for legendary action. He says, I will jump in and use one of my 3 legendary actions on Will's turn, and then that is Will's turn over. So it's not a constant chain of, right, Will does his, Chris does his, Dave does his, Eleanor does his.
Can we have a buzzword that we have to say?
A
like
buzzword.
An unrelated buzzword, like bingo or like.
Yeah, what's the legendary
like
action
it.
safe word? Whoever says it first gets to activate their legendary action. I like that.
Capital.
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 I want nincompoop. Okay.
Nincompoop. Nincompoop.
Nincompoop. If you want to activate your legendary actions, you have to be the first to shout the word nincompoop. I've chosen that word because it is my favourite word.
With that, everybody roll that initiative. So initiative scores.
Nope.
I got a 24. Eleanor got
So you've got a 32 initiative.
32.
Nice. That's awesome. I got 21, which is a bit rubbish.
Yeah, 21's terrible. Mine's 17 modified.
Yeah, I feel pretty bad about my 21 right now.
It's fine. You know what they say, slow and steady wins the battle?
I'm Lareth, also known as Larry, the gold dragon.
What?
Present.
Chris is playing the gold dragon?
I'm Frostbling, the silver dragon.
What? You chose gold and silver?
Gold and silver.
A terrible.
That's good. I can now put my actual token on the board now.
Yeah, me too, actually.
The dragon is stabby stabby and smashy smashy, and she is a red dragon.
Oh.
I was thinking, in order to pull on certain people's heartstrings, I might name the dragon after somebody's child.
Well, he's specifically a green dragon, so it's it would have been tough.
Can you see my character on the board, Chris? Just to make sure it's working. It's a very specific reference.
That's Alric Heliport Win.
Specifically, Ulrich Heliport Swim Senior. He is.
He's a beautiful person.
I forgot we gave him that hat. I can't lie.
Yeah.
But it just suits him so beautifully.
It does. He's pimp. He's pimping.
I'm going to wait till the last minute and do it at the start of next session, so that I'm being inconvenient.
Well,
it doesn't matter because Chris will be late anyway.
This bit isn't being recorded, is it?
No, I've stopped the recording.
The wizard is never late.
Yeah.
He just operates on a different time zone for everybody else. Brilliant stuff there. Can't believe all that. Thank you very much for watching part 1. Stick around as our beautiful editor-in-chief Eleanor seamlessly and magically transitions us to part 2. You beautiful, well-read, sexy, intelligent people. Lucky you. Enjoy the video. I'll be here.
Alright, welcome back to 30 seconds later from the last time we were here.
We've
Against you.
We've changed really fast.
like on The Sims.
I'm in a different room. People have changed clothes. It's been a great time.
It's suddenly become darker.
We've all grown.
I just wanted to say,
We've all grown older and wiser.
if you found us through Dragon Week, thank you very much to Ginny D and Anthony D'Amico, Pointy Hat for setting up Monster Week every year. Big love to you guys. Take us away. Eleanor.
Okay, I shall. The first thing I'm going to do is probably I don't know, it's tricky to know what to do in these situations, isn't it? Whether to embrace the red dragon. Raw. I know I was listening earlier, but I actually don't know what you were talking about when you were saying about the meters.
It's doubled. The feet.
Double distance. Every square is 10 foot now, not 5.
Right, so Okay. I've got 80 feet, so I can move 8 squares.
Yes.
Yes.
So I can move 40 feet.
Yeah.
Essentially, yes.
Yes. On the
Got you.
ruler.
Got you. I'm not very good at maths. I'm
Okay.
going to... What's the
Oh,
range?
8 squares. 8 squares. 8 tens are 80.
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah,
that's
so 40
that's
essentially.
15 squares. You can move 8.
Yes.
8 squares, yeah. So it says 40 feet.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chris confused
we're agreeing
everybody
with you.
with his strong and stable leadership.
Strong and stable leadership.
Yeah.
I got it right.
You're killing me, my guy.
Strong, stable, and ethical leadership. Chris's 3 principles.
Right. I would like to fire breath in a 60-foot cone.
A cone, you say?
Oh, 30.
60-foot cone. So we
Which
can go
one was the cone
80
again?
feet. That's 40 feet up to
Yeah.
here.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Don't-
I can
Don't
land
go
on
in the
here.
don't go
You
in
just
the
fly, I
manor.
guess.
Fly, fly, my pretty fly. Ho, 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 ho. And then I'm still not close enough, I don't think.
No.
Yeah.
Shit.
You could dash.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Why not?
I mean, yeah, actually going close is kind of a disadvantage when we're this far apart. How far away are they? 80-ish. So like
So 160.
160.
Yeah, so-
Okay. So it's
160.
unlikely that they can make it halfway and then they might have something with 80-foot range. I don't suppose you have anything with 160-foot range.
Dark vision.
Boy, I can see you guys so good. You better be scared.
Hey on you.
We can forego the double distance thing if it's causing issues.
No, I think it's fine. I think it just means turn one's going to be a little bit dull.
But don't forget. Is that your turn, Eleanor?
Yes.
Don't forget, we can
get any closer.
nincompoop.
So sure, actually,
Oh, that
because
is
right
so
now
true.
you guys can't get to me in one.
Never forget about the nincompoop.
Never forget about the nincompoops.
So is that my turn?
Yep.
Let's go a bit further away on this pedestal.
You moved your entire distance.
I
yeah.
moved back.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We're just repositioning.
So I will move my 80-foot fly speed over to here.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's it.
I will try just kick it off nicely with a guiding bolt.
What's the range on that?
5 bones in the way of the range. Well, it's 120 feet, so it's 60
Piss.
Gotcha.
Ah.
Ooh, animations.
feet. Guiding bolt. I have 2 of those. You rate a ranged attack spell against the enemies. So let's do that. Guiding bolt. Ranged attack spell. Wish I didn't have to move my camera out of the way. Ranged attack spell, guiding bolt. What's my spellcasting modifier? Plus 13 to hit. Brilliant. We love them. So I'm going to roll and I'm going to add 13 to nothing, apparently. Oh, no, that's 100.
Oh, that's a D100.
What?
So at 24.
24? Does 24 hit?
Does a 24 hit you?
4
Yes.
At 24 hits. So you take
Retro raggy.
5d6 radiant.
5d6 radiant damage. That seems
Massive 9.
a massive 9 on
A massive
your
9.
presumably hundreds of.
But of course,
Of course.
before the end of my next turn, any attack made on the red dragon has advantage.
What was that? It wasn't fire, was it?
Radiant.
No, radiant damage.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's, I believe, my turn. because we are not in melee, so I can't rend you.
Okay.
I was looking forward to rending you.
Oh, yeah, we're all going to be rending all over the place. I don't know if we realise, but most of dragons are fairly the same, except different coloured breath.
Out of curiosity,
When
do
it
we
comes
have
to
to stick
dragons,
to these little islands? Is that a thing that we need to do?
when it comes to
Or can we-
dragons,
You need to
am the
not be
dragon.
standing in the manor, or you do take damage, was the ruling from God.
Yeah, but that's standing in it. What about flying above
Oh,
it?
I had 120. Shit.
If
Never mind.
Yes, dragons, Chris. I think the ruling is, well, it wouldn't make much sense because there's not exactly like a way to ground each other. As far as I'm aware, there's no rules on if dragon takes X amount of damage, they become grounded.
No, those are specific spells like Earthbind and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Alright, well, I'll fly from here then.
Yeah.
we'll say it's like mana geysers that will hit you if you're flying
That
above it.
will. Okay. So anything within 90 feet to hit out with this.
If you're making a ranged attack spell, remember to use advantage because I'm a guiding bolt.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't have that, but what I do have is 3 attacks. Multi-attack makes 3 rend attacks. No.
Rend is melee.
Yeah, right. Well, I don't have that, but what I can do is hold monster on now.
What?
Yeah. Right, so yeah, I'm gonna cast, and it is a wisdom saving throw. So
One sec, guys.
what's my spell save DC? I don't know.
Management has notes. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay.
A wisdom save?
Yes. I'm just trying to find spell save.
I'm going to preemptively nincompoop after you've done this.
Preemptively nincompooping.
You're
Yeah.
allowed to do that.
I don't know about that.
I'm just buffering it for. I mean, I don't think you were going to, Eleanor, and they can't on their turn. So
No, very good.
yes, I will queue in my nincompoop after you've done whatever this is going on.
Ah, nat 20. That's very nice. Well, that's fine.
Fuck's sake.
You are unheld.
Let's go.
I wave my arms around to show
I think a nat 20 means there should be some kind of repercussion on the spellcaster.
What do you
Personally,
think, God?
I
that's a
don't
good
think
question.
it's the case that we've ever
I've
done
got a
that ever
nat
before.
20 on my wisdom saving throw against his hold monster. Should he have a repercussion?
Well, that's definitely not in the rules.
No,
it's a saving.
it's fine.
The rules are gone.
Okay.
I did it.
Amazing.
Okay.
It was not a frost attack. It was a hold person, but you tried.
I tried.
Okay. Well, Chris is busy. I'm going to use my legendary action that I queued up, and I'm going to use cloaked flight. So I'm going to become invisible, and I'm going to fly. The thing is, I don't want you guys to know where I'm flying because I'm invisible.
Yeah, we won't know. I think you should just delete your icon and just let
Can I just move myself off the map for now, and I'll bring myself back because I know where I'm going.
Right.
This is good.
Fly.
I won't be able to do your fire thingy though. But I suppose everybody.
That's okay. I mean, if I make an attack, I'll reveal myself, right? So.
Yeah.
Okay, so is it now my go?
Yeah.
Okay. Just a little bit of measuring. So if I started here, and I'm aiming to get around there. Okay. So where could I be then? Okay. I know where I have moved to. And that will be my turn for now.
Whose
Dave,
turn is
Dave, do you want an nincompoop?
Do I want to?
that? Wasn't his turn, was
No,
it?
I can.
Well,
either of us can.
you can do
Yeah,
it
he's
on
an
my
enemy.
turn.
We can
Yeah.
use our legendary actions.
What are you getting a
Well,
legendary
yeah.
action to do then? You're not in range, really, of L. You don't know where I am. You don't know if I'm in range of you.
What, did you just have your go?
It says immediately after an enemy's turn. It doesn't say you need to see them. I'm sorry,
No.
rules is written.
I mean, no, I'm saying
We
you
can
can.
nincompoop.
I'm not saying you can't use the action. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying, what do
It's
you
not
think
worth
the
it.
action's going to do?
Dave,
yeah.
if you're not going to nincompoop, I definitely have a nincompoop.
I'm not going to nincompoop, so you go ahead.
I will attempt my nincompoop to banish the red dragon, please.
Banish.
Okay.
Yes, to a safe demi-plane of my choosing.
How long does that last?
Well, you'll have the incapacitated condition, and you'll be in a harmless demi-plane until my next turn.
But you will also take 3d.
And you also take 3d6 force damage if you fail, of course.
Okay. What check is it? Sorry.
So that is a charisma saving throw, please, Miss Eleanor.
If you're not 20 another check, I think we should get some kind of prize, personally.
Oh,
You
no.
will.
Oh, I had to open my mouth. You know what? That one's on me. I take responsibility.
Yeah.
If I hadn't spoken, maybe.
Why did you do that?
So you are also now invisible because you're in a harmless demi-plane
Okay.
of pure radiant light and force damage
Until the end
until
next turn.
the end of my next turn.
Okay, so 3d6 damage, was it?
Yes.
Okay.
3d6 force damage.
Okay, so it's now
Me?
one of you. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll the damage, Chris?
I'm trying to do it now, but I've got the
I
effects
can't
away
lie.
for dice roll.
This is a fascinating strategy. Considering.
Oh, don't worry. It's a two-parter.
I'm sure it's a two-parter, but I don't know. Unless you just get like detect invisibility as one of your spells, which would be.
I'm not saying I do. I'm not saying I don't.
If you do have that, then that would be A, very funny, and B, completely just there for like counter picking. But yeah, okay.
I feel like there was more
So
stuff I could have done, but
11 points of force damage, Miss Eleanor.
screwed it up.
11 points of force
I
damage.
could have done my fireball on the first go. Just gone for it.
Yeah,
What's the range
but
of
you
fireball?
didn't.
150.
And you also didn't nincompoop
Wow.
on my turn, and that was a choice.
I didn't
yeah.
know. I just haven't been
It's okay.
paying attention, my friend.
It's okay.
So that's the end of Will's turn. Now it would be Eleanor's turn, who's obviously in a harmless demi-plane.
Okay, so she's going to do nothing. Okay, so now it's you two's turn again? Or whichever one of you goes first.
So now, obviously, she's going to reappear there.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to fly. Wait, how many is that?
I don't know.
So that's
5 squares. That's 50 feet.
50 feet, yeah.
50 feet.
Yeah.
So I can't quite get there.
Are you just planning to stand on top and then rend her when she spawns it back in?
That's the plan, yes.
Okay.
Well, it's the end of your turn, Chris. So why don't you dash?
Well, then we'll have just badly positioned ourselves for her to attack us. That wouldn't give us any tactical benefit.
I mean, what is you not being there giving you as a tactical benefit? She's still going to spawn in at the same time.
Yeah. So that's my movement.
Okay.
And then I will hold my action for Eleanor to reappear, and I will catch the spell Flame Strike upon her head.
Very nice.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. That's the end of your...
My turn.
Yep. And Eleanor reappears.
So you reappear, and I cast the spell Flame Strike.
Wait, isn't it until the end of your next turn?
No, and yeah, that is.
Well, I held my action until she reappeared, so that's me reading an action as my turn.
Well, yeah, but surely we've got to do everyone else's turn as like.
No, it was the end of his next turn because he cast it as a legendary action.
Oh,
His next turn
This is the end of my turn.
That makes sense. Yeah, sorry, I forgot it was a legendary action. Yeah, okay.
So basically, she appears, she takes fire damage,
hits,
and Dave gets to do an attack before she gets to do anything.
Very nice. You know what?
Yeah.
Credit where it's due, fellas.
Good strategy.
Go on then. Hit me.
Hit me.
Hit me, you little bitch.
So a flame strike, and I do believe I only get one of those, so that's promising.
Mhm.
1 a day flame strike. So it's 5d6 fire, 5d6 radiant to everything within a 40-foot high cylinder.
Nice.
So what was the last thing that you hit me with the time before?
Was pure radiant because it was just a guiding bolt.
But what was the thing that I got 11 damage on?
Force.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the fire obviously will be resisted. The radiant will not be resisted.
Well, if you hit me, my friend.
Yeah, and then if one blue dragon happens to be within 40 feet of you, they would also have to make a dex save.
But
So-
I don't think I am.
Could you please make a dex saving throw to try and take less damage from my mighty flame strike, please, young Eleanor?
Me?
Yes, you need to roll a save. Yeah.
Don't you need to roll it?
You
You don't
remember
need to
how I
roll
said
it.
they were going to gang up on you because you were the red dragon?
Yeah.
It's because she was the closest dragon. So that would be 25 fire, and it would be 20 radiant.
I got 24 on my saving throw.
Okay. So the
And
fire
my
damage is
saving
halved
throw-
by default.
My saving throws are DC's. Spell save DC is blah 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 blah. Spell casting. Spell save DC is 21, so quite high, but good save.
Okay.
So you take half of 20 for the radiant, so you take 10 radiant, and you take a quarter of 24 fire because you're already resisted and it's halved. So 6.
So 16 damage. All that for 16 damage.
Yes, but she didn't get a turn, and also Dave now gets a turn before she can move. So
absolutely.
But yeah, I was hoping that you'd be close by and I'd accidentally catch you and you'd lose concentration. So.
That would have been very nice.
That would have been very nice. But also, in a battle of dragons, maybe not the smartest idea to just stand next to each other and hold hands.
Well, no, because we need to render at some point.
We do.
There needs to be some rending going on.
Yeah,
got to be a bit of rending.
There's always got to be a bit of rending.
It's got to be a bit of rending between friends.
I'd just like to note, I am keeping track of my health points by just scribbling numbers on a paint document.
The invisible man who's not taking any damage.
Ah.
I've got my paint doc up, my trusty paint doc.
That's crazy that we both have just defaulted to scribbling on a paint doc.
Paint literally every day to mark my students' work.
Right.
Okay.
Now then, Dave, if I may be so bold, stand far back and cast a long range ability?
Why?
That sounds like the kind of thing you're doing.
I mean, I might be.
I might be. No. Not to typecast at all.
What typecast? Actually, I have you know.
Yeah.
But I'm going to hold up.
Go on, dash into melee range. Change it up. Surprise us.
I'm going to fly to here, and I'm going to use paralyzing breath on Eleanor. So, Constitution save DC 20, please. Otherwise, you are incapacitated until the end of your next turn.
After you've just been incapacitated in the end of the turn.
What was it? Constitution saving?
Yes, Constitution.
Oh.
You are incapacitated. Breath, Chris, breath me.
Unlucky.
That is unfortunate.
Oh, breath myself. Aha! And then I'm going to fly away 3 feet, 30 feet, just in case. You know, I want to do a long range attack.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
She's incapacitated. It'd be ashamed if she got rended.
just to let you know, incapacitated is your concentration's broken, you are inactive, you can't take any action, you can't speak. There you go.
Okie dokie.
But you're having fun though, right?
Oh yeah.
No, not having any fun.
0 fun, that's all.
I mean, there's a smile. There's a bit of a smile.
This was our tactic the whole time.
I'm more annoyed at myself for not because I didn't really read my sheet. I only got like 10 minutes before we started.
Because see, we spent our planning time planning and not just coming up with funny names.
Wow.
We did. I just didn't actually see my sheet because somebody didn't give me actual access. Mister.
I've shared
it's not available on my one.
I paid for it for you guys to use, so deal with it. If you can't figure it out, that's on you.
It's a really good excuse.
Big old excuse.
And a true one.
Anyway,
you're
incapacitated.
You are incapacitated.
So I'm going to reappear.
Yes.
Where is my cursor? There we go. So I'm going to reappear from my hiding place here.
Hi, friend.
Hey!
And I'm going to take a little short fly over to here.
Yay! I am flying in the air above the mana pool, if that's not clear.
Okay. I'm going to be on the rock instead of near the mana pool. And then I believe... Yeah, I can chip both of you with a lightning breath.
Lightning. Lightning.
So that will be a dexterity saving throw from both of you. DC 19.
DC 19. My dex save.
I think I'm moving the camera in front of everything I need to use. Yeah. Crit fail.
Excellent.
He's right.
I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Hang on a minute. How do you do all the pluses, etc.? Forget.
It's probably easier to just do it in your head. I'll be real.
Yeah,
Okay, so Chris is taking full damage.
Come on, D20. No, Dave also taking full damage, apparently. That's fun.
Personally, if you both crit fail, think you should take double damage, but I mean, I'm biased. So
you're not God.
That's okay. Yes. That will only be 11d10 worth of damage. So that's 54 damage to the both of you.
Nice.
We should rend that motherfucker.
Oh, he's going to get rend. I mean, I feel like we should rend the red dragon while she's on the floor, but
yeah,
it's just a little bit of rending. Just a little bit of rending.
So we can...
Didn't I already miss my turn?
Yeah, you missed another one.
Yes, but you've been immobilized.
I'd already missed the second one, haven't I?
No, it's the top.
You've only missed the one. So you got sent to another direction, came back, and immediately got paralyzed.
I know that. I'm not aware of which turn we're on right now.
We're on turn 2. So at the start of turn 4, you'll be back. You know, some could say it seems a little bit harsh. 2 men ganging up on the only female in the group to mean she doesn't get to play the game at all. But
she just happens to be closer. She happens to be closer, but she's not anymore, is she?
And just left her to the wolves. What the?
I mean, what did you guys expect me to do with invisibility? Let's be real. What am I going to do? Not
go
use
in
it?
The water and fail like your boss.
All over again.
This is like every session we've done. I'll just stand slightly out of perspective, let you guys hit each other a bunch, come in for one big move, and then win.
We say all the time, we're 4 friends with ADHD, therefore if you're not immediately in front of us, you don't exist.
Okay. So Eleanor just can't do anything. She can't make a saving throw or anything.
Was that your turn finished now?
That is my turn finished now.
Oh, so Nincompoop, I'm going to try and banish you now.
Okay, cool.
How many times do you have to do your legendary action?
3.
Wait. No, is this still the same turn? Oh, wait, no. No, this is my one turn. Yeah, because I've just finished my turn.
Yeah. So
So have you rolled your charisma saving throw?
Charisma saving throw. Ooh,
DC 21.
Forget that. I should not roll 11d10 as a charisma saving throw.
Why are you trying to banish him out of curiosity? Because we both get goes before he...
He's trying to banish me because the other one's incapacitated. So
Yeah,
why would you want the non-capacitated dragon?
Because then he still loses a turn, and we can focus entirely on Elna without being hit.
Yeah, Chris at the moment is in opportunity attack range if he wants to move
Oh,
or do anything.
Yeah,
that's fair.
It's.
I got an 11 plus 5.
You are banished. Consider yourself banished.
So you're banished into my harmless demiplane. You're full of radiant light. You are incapacitated until the end of my next turn, and you of course take 3d6 force damage, which is a 12.
Sick.
Ah, excellent. That rounds me out to a nice even number.
Oh, that's good. Mine was annoyingly just under a nice round number. So
I've only got 1,000 health left, guys. So any second now.
I mean, this might have to be a two-parter if your hit points are as big as mine, but we'll discuss that later.
Yeah.
So you're incapacitated. You're incapacitated.
Blah blah
Should we
blah
fly
blah
away?
blah. Yeah, cut your losses. You've just both been absolutely murked by a lightning blast.
Yeah.
Yes,
Maybe.
that is the truth. And yet, we're not incapacitated.
I feel like I wouldn't be a good gold dragon if I didn't use my turn, since Elna loses hers, so she's incapacitated, to rend the red dragon that's in front of me and move in a position where I can rend her, but also present a flanking opportunity to you should you need it.
It's fine. I think I'm going to cold breath in just a moment.
So multi-attack makes 3 rend attacks, but can replace 1 to use weakening breath. So let's do that. So 2 rend attacks plus 14 to hit. So that's 11 plus 14 and 16 plus 14.
The first one. Wait, what?
Are incapacitated creatures, do they not auto crit if they get hit by a...
No, that's paralyzed.
Yeah.
So,
have a look at the paralyzed condition.
If basically with paralyzing breath, you get hit. If you fail the first one, you're incapacitated. At the end of your next go, you make another save. If you fail that, you're paralyzed.
Right. So that no auto crit this time.
No auto crit.
No auto crit this time.
But we really need Elena to clutch up the next time, or it's not looking good.
So 11 plus 14 and 16 plus 14, do they both hit?
11, what?
Can
What's
you
your
say
AC
the actual
roll?
numbers?
25 and 30.
Yes.
Yeah. So you take... I'm just going to do the average. So 34 slashing plus 4 fire for a total of 38. Because that was 8 fire halved for resistance. And then I will hit you with a weakening breath.
Minus 38.
Yeah, minus 38. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So could you please try and succeed a DC 21 strength saving throw?
Hmm.
And if you fail, I will tell you what happens.
Yeah.
Do that. Is that 13 altogether?
13 total.
Well, unfortunately, you are now weakened. So
Reading breath. Each creature that isn't affected.
you have disadvantage on strength-based D20 tests, such as melee attack.
Okay.
And you must subtract 3 from your damage rolls
How long for?
for 1 minute.
Okay, so for 10 turns. So basically the rest of the combat.
Yeah.
Most likely.
This isn't very fun.
That's a bad
I'm having a fantastic time for a change. Welcome to my world, Eleanor.
You are getting slightly ganked.
Yeah, it's not very fun for me. I haven't been able to do anything else.
Yeah, you
I've
literally
been thinking about what I want to
been able
do.
to fly slightly closer to the middle, and then.
Are you bloodied yet?
No.
No, you guys haven't. You guys have been mostly tickling her. Like, let's be real. Chris has done one real attack, and other than that, it's been like, just tickling.
Okay. Is that your go, Fish?
That is officially my turn. I have weakened breath and I have rended.
Right, then I'm going to move up.
Wait.
My turn. And I'm going to...
And you're both incapacitated, so you can't nincompoop.
No nincompooping. So I'm going to frost breath, cold breath you, El. So please roll
sorry,
a
aren't I back? Aren't I no
Yeah,
longer
you're-
incapacitated?
Yeah,
You
you're
Oh yeah,
back.
you'll have just
You can-
reappeared. So you can nincompoop at the end of Dave's, but you can't nincompoop now.
Yeah. So one. Yeah, I'm gonna roll one. Actually, I'm gonna move forward slightly, just so I'm not totally in line with Fish there. Or maybe I'm still in line with him. Whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna do a.
You are still in line, so you can lightning bolt us again.
I mean, I'd have to lightning bolt Eleanor as well, which
yeah,
not the best.
Sometimes you've got to sacrifice the pawn.
No, I think out of the two of us, I'd rather have the red dragon still on the field.
Me too. She's incapacitated. Right. Can you roll a DC 20 save Constitution throw? Just rearrange those words so that it made sense.
A DC 20 con save.
Yes, that's the one. No.
What?
DC 20 con save.
Oh, I didn't know. Why do I keep rolling?
Okay.
Roll20's not with you tonight, Eleanor. I'm sorry.
You take 12d8 cold damage. So
12d8. Jesus.
12d8. I don't know how to do.
Are you familiar with how recharges work, everyone? By the way.
Yeah, I have to roll a. I have to roll
a 5 or 6 or whatever on a d6. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it. 12d8. Let's go. Oh no, sorry, that was 12d12. My bad.
Jesus.
Ignore that.
that is a different.
That is very different.
Roll.
Let's go. 62. That's
Jesus. I mean, that's not far off anyway. Christ Almighty.
Yeah. Just out of it, just to be sure. You definitely didn't hit me as well, did you?
No. I got it very. I positioned myself.
So you. Yeah. Wait, I'm not doing my job as your partner yet.
That would be 62, and I'm just gonna roll. It's just a d6 now, right? Yes. That's true.
Just a d6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll a d6.
I do not recharge, and I can do that at the end of every turn. Is that correct?
I also do not recharge.
Brilliant.
Okay, my turn then.
And is he no longer incapacitated, or is it because it's the end of your next turn?
I'm no longer incapacitated.
Oh, Eleanor, you missed a turn, right?
What?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Did you miss a turn?
I don't know what the turn order is. I don't even see the turn order.
Right, so one thing you didn't need.
I don't know who's. When was my turn?
We're correct. We're correct.
Yeah.
We're correct.
So yours
I've been tracking the turn order.
Yeah.
It's Will's turn with Ella next, and everyone's no one's incapacitated currently.
Okay.
No, because you
on the start of Eleanor's next turn, she has to roll to see if she becomes paralyzed or can play again.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. For my turn, I'm going to fly behind Chris. Do flanking rules still apply even if Eleanor's incapacitated?
Good question.
You're not currently pincering. It's not directly behind.
Oh, really?
God, it's up to God.
Really?
I'm happy to take it. To be fair.
With giant dragons, you're kind of still pincered.
Yeah. Nah,
I mean, tell you what, if I move like that, is that better?
No,
that is so much better, yes.
Okay, cool.
However,
so
flanking doesn't actually exist in 2024 Monster Manual, but we like flanking, so we're running it.
I was going to say, flanking is your favourite rule.
I just wanted to do that for the comments, just for the angry comments.
Yeah,
if we ever,
cool.
release the video.
Yeah, flanking is Chris's favourite thing, and it's about to bite him in the ass. Remind me what the flanking rules are. Remind me and everyone at home.
I love that shit.
Everyone at home who's... What's up? Sorry?
You can't flank if you're incapacitated.
True. Sorry.
Okay, well, never mind then. Either way, Chris, you're going to get multi-tacked.
Brilliant. Bring it on.
So,
yeah, understandable.
roll
Just try and hit my 19 AC.
2d20. Okay, well,
Yeah.
one of those hits.
One of those hits.
Um,
Respectable.
the attack roll plus 12, so almost all of them hit.
What you need to do.
Okay, so that is 2d8 plus 7. Okay, so 17 damage plus 1d10 lightning damage plus another 5. So 22 lightning damage, 22 damage overall, part slashing, part lightning.
22.
And then
22.
I'm going to, for the third attack,
Is that?
cast Shatter. Actually, am I going to cast Shatter? No, I think I'm just going
I
to hit
think
you again, actually.
I think you would get Eleanor if you shattered.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, it's only a 10-foot range, and you're
Oh.
a very
yeah.
big dragon, so I could literally just position it around your head. But
Yeah,
unfortunately,
you could.
I think it's just worse than hitting you again. Because it's a spell save, and it's not a particularly hard spell save.
Yeah, my Gold Dragon saves are pretty good, to be fair.
Yeah, it's a... I guess it is half damage, whereas the other... Actually, yeah, it's half damage on a set past. It's a con save, though, so I bet your con's pretty good. Yeah, okay, we'll just go for another attack, which will hit. I'm assuming a 24 hits, seeing as you said your AC was 19. Okay, so that will be another 2d8.
And now I've put the phone in front of my maths. I'm sorry that I have to keep moving the camera, everyone.
2d8 plus 7.
I'm not. I'm playing the game.
Okay, so 9 plus 7, so 16, and then 1d10 of lightning damage.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
we're having a technical issue.
Oh.
Technical issues?
So that's another 17 points to Chris.
I don't know why, but my laptop's just done this.
Oh.
That's not good. So I think Chris's dragon dies spontaneously.
Why?
No.
Because his laptop's breaking.
He's my buddy. He can't die.
Ah, well.
Yeah.
That is considerably unfortunate. I was just punching in the numbers. It's fully charged because I've just taken it off charge from full, and it's just killed itself.
Is it turning back on? Okay.
It is. Maybe I shouldn't have flashed that. Edit this bit out because this might, it's not. It's my laptop.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. None of this has to make it in.
We can edit and we can cut from the bit where it says I'm having technical issues.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry, guys. I don't know what the hell just happened. I literally charged my laptop to full before we played the game, and I've only just taken it off charge to go let Bill out for a wee. So I'm hoping that everything comes back. But obviously all my math is gone. But I was on 166.
And then you just took another 7.
No, that was after the 2 Wrens.
Okay.
So I had the calculator open and I was putting in 166 takeaway in the calculator, and it just killed itself. So 166 takeaway what, mate?
17. 149, I believe.
Yeah, I'm just putting everything in the calculator. I don't want to deal with people saying, you got the maths wrong, so it's invalid. Even though it's not difficult maths.
I mean, yeah, there'll always be something. Like, people could complain that I could have just essentially decided where I was after being invisible when I wanted. But you have to trust the integrity.
Roll20's loading in again, guys. I'm sorry. You continue, though. I just can't link on with anything right now. I've got 149 on my screen. Do I have to do anything else?
No, I think that's everything. I think that's the end of my turn.
Yeah. Dave, are you going to nincompoop, or are you saving it for a bit?
I'm going to save my nincompoops for now.
Fair. Okay, Eleanor, I believe you have to make a saving throw.
Yes.
Do not be paralysed.
Do not be paralysed.
Is it a con save?
D20 con save, please.
And what's the name?
The DC.
Sorry. DC 20 concept.
Okay, DC 20. The second check's also a DC 20.
Yeah.
The fucking
I
believe
nasty.
so. Let me just double check that actually.
Well, if your spell save DC is 20.
Yeah, DC. It just says DC 20. Each creature. The second. Make
Where do you have this on your sheet?
at the top. Paralyzing breath. I'll post it into the chat if you like.
Did I?
Yeah, go.
I'll do it
I just
anyway in case of
I just don't want to be
in
paralysed.
case I've missed something.
No, I'm not paralysed.
Paralyzed.
You are not.
You are not.
Am I alive?
Let's go. You are
You
allowed
are-
your turn now.
Oh, that was at the end of your turn.
And
Was that the end of
that
my
was the
turn?
end of what?
the target
You
has
said it was at the start of
incapacitated
my turn.
condition in the end of the next turn when it repeats the save.
At the end of
End of your turn then.
Oh, I
But
thought you
don't
said
forget,
part of my turn.
don't forget, Eleanor. You can nincompoop on other people's turns.
Yeah.
When it won't be
Yes, you
enemies'
can do
turns.
that.
Oh, no, I know who I'm gonna bloody come to as well.
Oh. I might have to incapacitate you again.
Don't.
Yeah.
I feel like that might be the best thing to do, but I'm actually not going to do it. I'm going to cast Hold Monster instead on Will.
Isn't it not your turn? Not to be that guy.
Yeah. It's Fish's turn. Fair enough. It is Fish's
Who's the
turn.
turn order?
Oh, he nincompooped at the end of your. No, he didn't.
Literally
nincompoop
just
at
said
the
he was not going to.
end. No, it's my turn.
You can poop at the end of Eleanor's turn and do it anyway.
It's my turn, and I'm going to risk the attack of opportunity to fly on the other side of Will
Uh-huh.
Okay.
to fire breath both of you guys.
We're going to both make an attack of opportunity then.
No, only Eleanor, I believe.
Why?
Because he stayed within 5 feet of...
Oh, shit, that's true. Okay.
Yeah, I've just pivoted around you,
fucking
but
up,
I've left
Eleanor.
Eleanor's space.
Yeah, so
Wait.
you get an attack.
Oh, fine.
So it'll be
That's
your
a
melee attacks, which is rend, I believe. If it's,
Yeah.
I think all dragon attack. It counts as scratching, biting, clawing, tail whipping. Instead of having separate things for each of those with exactly the same thing, they've just changed it all to rend, and you have to flavour whether you hang.
I'm going to use my very fresh teethies to give you a little nip on the butt as you leave.
You bastard!
That seems fair.
That's if it hits.
Yes.
Bear in mind, you are weakened.
29.
So
29.
Uh-huh.
That does hit.
Does
Hits
that
my
wait, does
19.
Eleanor's weakened. Does she have to have disadvantage on attacks, or is it?
No,
just...
it's so it was minus.
The target has disadvantage on strength-based D20 tests. It doesn't outwardly say that melee attack is strength-based.
Is melee
Is rend strength-based? I think is the big question.
attack. Strength based D20 test. Technically, an attack roll is a check, but it's not a strength check. It's a skill check of your proficiency with a given weapon.
Cool. Okay. In that
That
case,
is
you just have to
2014
take
rules, but 2024 rules didn't appear, and I'm busy trying to get my gold dragon back on the 2024 thingy. So
yeah. Okay. So you just have to take 3 off your damage, which is not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Yep, not bad.
So the damage is going to be 1d10 plus 8.
-3. So
Yeah, I know. I'll just give me a
And
second.
if it does any additional fire damage, remember to half that too.
Welcome to lots of math.
Because we be fiery beasts. Me and they.
So that's 16 minus 3, so that's 13. Then 2d4 or 5 damage, fire damage. I will do the 2d4s just for...
I've gone straight past. Oh, there you are.
There is 3. I should have taken the 5.
Yeah.
And that's halved down
To 1.
or to 1.
So altogether, you took off me
14.
14.
Yes, because I nipped you on the butt so hard.
I am close to being bloodied, guys.
A little bit of fire comes out and goes up your ass.
And that's
I'm not bloodied, but I'm close to being bloodied.
Okay.
But now, as previously stated, I will use my fire breath in a 60-foot cone, firing right through both of you. So DC 21 dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Or take my 12d10 wrath.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
I got 20. Retro.
Retro.
We both failed.
I got one off.
Please
Can
roll
I
good.
is there anything that I can use to
But
get
remember, it will be
Sorry.
halved because it's fire for you, Eleanor.
Yeah, it won't be half.
Yeah.
That is so bad. Those are D10s. I got one, Matt.
Still, though, 67 is
67
a
is
shock.
Yes,
bad.
33
but the
for me.
average that it says on here is 66. So I gained 1 point.
1 extra point. Better than losing 1 extra point.
It is better than losing 1 point.
Okay.
But obviously, because it's to both of you, then it does add up to over 100 points of damage. So that was nice.
That is very nice.
But obviously, half your 67, Eleanor.
Mm-hmm. So
And
what's
round
that?
down.
Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot. Can I roll my d6 from the end of last turn to see if my breath attack's recharged?
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah, just as long as it's done before your next turn.
Hey!
Right, I'll do that to see if mine comes back too. So it's fair.
Don't come back. Don't come back.
I didn't get a breath attack yet, so I wouldn't
You
know how
have
this
to-
works.
I got my
Ah,
Yay.
piss.
Are you bloodied as yet, Eleanor, from that fiery damage?
I've been bloodied for a while. I've just been keeping it to myself. Does that
So
mean
that-
less than half?
Yeah.
So that's my turn, and Eleanor, you might want a nincompoop.
Yes.
You can do with it.
Nincompoop.
I would.
Well,
Nincompoop.
actually, because isn't your nincompoop spell is fireball, right?
No, that's a 1 a day.
Oh, yes,
I've
yes,
got
yes.
a counter
Yes.
attack that I can do and a command attack that I can do. But I'm not going to do the command attack because at the moment neither of you
Thanks for sharing. We'll keep it that way.
No, I haven't really got that. I've got nothing of the
okay.
sort. I'm going to do a
Can I have that again? I didn't get that through.
my
Sorry.
pounce is half my speed.
Your pants is half your speed. Excellent.
Yes.
Boing.
Jump that
Over
little
to
bitch.
me. Ha. Boing. And then I do read it and weep. I think it's plus 14 to hit. 21 to hit.
Does indeed hit.
Nice.
And this time I'm going to use my tail, like, and a tail whip.
I'm going to consider it flirting.
I'm not flirting with you. My name is Dumpling, and all I do is dump. Dump on Ling.
It's actually fun.
Wait, I'm just the 1D. 1D10. That is 16 minus 3 again. 13. And then my fire damage, which is 2d4, but this time it gets all of it, doesn't it?
Yes.
2d4s. Go, my pretties. 8! Way!
Nice. Alrighty.
Damage
Beautiful.
to
Mega.
Good stuff.
boing boing.
Good
No,
nincompoop.
Very good looking poop.
Speaking of, Dave.
Yes. Do you know what? I think I probably can link here.
Was that
That
my
wasn't a
turn?
turn.
Yeah. No, that
No, it wasn't a turn. You were correct.
it
This
was.
guy.
Still haven't
This
actually
guy.
had a turn.
Now it's Will's turn.
Okay.
No, it's my turn.
No, it's your turn. Excellent.
Yes.
Can we put the turn order back on the screen, please?
Yeah, Chris, can you leave the fucking turn order on the screen? It's a great visual device.
I don't know what just applies to my screen and what applies to everyone's screen. So
the turn order applies to everyone's screen.
Okay, I do apologise.
I am going to. I'm going to hold monster. I think on.
That's wrong then.
Try it.
Will.
Try it, pussy. See
You
what
did it
happens.
on me?
Frostbling.
No, I feel like you've had
What's the
a
range
lot
on
of.
hold person? Because we are quite far apart.
Don't let my Mardy face.
We are 100 feet-ish apart.
From what you actually do.
Remember half the distance on the ruler.
Yeah, I know. It's 9 squares, right?
Yeah. Don't let my. Yeah. If you would in an actual battle go for me, then you can do that.
I was gonna go for
like this cute little sad face.
This cute little sad angry giant red dragon.
I mean, if you want to hold person the dragon that isn't in your face, then by all means do it, fella.
I mean, I was gonna so that Chris could absolutely rend the shit out of you. Turn.
I would like to rend him. I would like to.
You would like that. That would be very satisfying for him.
So yes, I'm going to do that. I'm going to hold monster you, and if you could please, it is a. Let me just check because it's slightly different for this.
Let the rending commence.
Yeah, Dragon Boy.
It is DC 19.
DC 19 what?
Oh,
Can't wait to see that.
DC 19. Hold monster. Wisdom saving throw.
I'm such a wise dragon. Oh,
Dragons.
I kind of am.
Dragons.
That is a. Oh, fuck off. That's an 18.
Yes! Consider yourself paralysed.
Not paralysed, surely.
No, paralysed, yeah. Because my paralysing breath incapacitates.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, just to check. This is a concentration spell.
Tis, yes.
Eleanor's going to have another. I mean, you've really committed to this. Eleanor's going to have another turn before the end, like before Chris's next turn. So if Eleanor,
but you're still gonna lose a turn.
I'm still gonna lose a turn for sure. But you could have done it to Eleanor, have her lose a turn, and no risk of your concentration being cancelled.
But don't forget, Will. Don't forget, I've still got one more nincompoop, and maybe after Eleanor's turn, I'm gonna use it to try and send you to a demiplane again.
Okay, that's fine. Then you'll just be too far away to do much.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Chris's whole strategy is hide.
Thank you for allowing me to rend.
Wouldn't that be your last legendary action, Chris?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so I'm help person. So we'll skip my turn, circle back to Eleanor. Fuck him up.
Yeah, well, I don't know why he's talking so much. He's paralysed. He can't actually move his mouth.
True.
I'm being a little bit safe.
I'm held in place. I'm not paralysed. I can still chat
He might
shit.
dodge. He might nimbly dodge while concentrating. You don't know. You don't know what Eleanor's. She might 3 crit fails right now.
If Eleanor rolls 3 crit fails right now, I'm leaving the video and you guys can have the
I'm
win.
going to fucking bad as my crit fails 3 times right now. So it's a right?
It can.
She's going to get a claw, a bite, and a dick.
She's gonna dick whip.
Yeah.
No, she's going to get one.
All right.
You can't assume my drive.
You definitely can.
You little bitch! When I'm standing upon you.
You try it. Let's do it. Let's see how
this is actually how me and Dave.
This is.
Do you know what? That was really good because you said this is how me and Dave, and then your mic cut out, so that could have been anything.
This is how we eat dumplings. The first hit is for 29.
Oof.
Another one, and that one is for 30.
Oof.
And I'll do another one, and that one's for 50. That was a crit fail.
Crit fail! She got a crit fail!
She got one. She still gets 2 hits in. 2 hits is
so
good.
I'm going to do the first 2 lots of the 1d10 plus 8.
Good bit of rending there, Eleanor. Good rending.
Very good.
So 2d10 plus 8 plus 4d4.
Yep.
The first one is going to be a claw.
I enjoy it.
D10 plus 8. That is 16 again for the 13. Let's do the second one. this one was going to be the dick whip. And that's going to be 17 minus 3.
Good
Right.
damage.
So did you do
Yeah.
2 damages? Because your third one missed, didn't it?
Yeah.
I only did 2, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't
I'm
forget
currently just doing the
D4s.
D10s and now I'm doing the fire damages.
Yeah.
Okay.
So roll your concentration checks to try and still hold him firmly
Well,
on you.
after he's
2
after all the
concentration
fire,
points.
Let me just do my damage first, my friends.
Yeah.
The first one is 2 and the second one is 3. So it's 13
So 15 and 17.
is 27
plus 5. So
plus
that's
5. 32 damage.
Respectable.
32 damages.
Not bad, not bad.
And that's 2
Oh,
concentration saving throws?
2 concentration saving throws against the
2.
dragons.
2.
Yeah,
2 attacks.
because
Right.
it's 2 separate attacks. 2 separate attacks.
It's just above 10, right? That's what I need to get.
Because it's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be over half, but if it's under 10, then it just counts as 10.
What?
What?
It's half of the damage taken, isn't it? So if the half is less than 10, then you
Half
just roll
of the
10.
What?
What are you talking about? No, you just roll the dice, right?
You just roll a dice, and if it's 9 or less, it's a fail. If it's 10 or above, it's a pass.
Let me just Google 2024. Carry on.
Well, we can't carry
We
on
can't
because we
carry
need to
on.
wait for the concentration to resolve.
The DC is either 10 or half of the total damage your character takes, whichever the value is higher.
Okay, so what was the total damage?
That's what I said.
Whichever value is higher.
It was 32, so it'll be 16.
No, but it was
it's
2
on each attack, yeah. Then it's just 10.
Yeah.
It's just 10 twice.
Just
two
10
tens, like I said.
Okay.
Alright, okay, well let's just see how we go. So go. Oh,
Okay.
one crit fail. So
I'm no longer health person.
I am, however, going to go ahead and nincompoop.
Yep, of course you are.
And I'm going to use that to cast Hold Monster on you again.
On me?
No. Not on you, I'm afraid.
Okay. Well,
it's my one
it's definitely going to work.
How many legendary actions have you got left?
I only used one. That was the only legendary.
So, Hold Monster.
Yes.
That's
He
a
is
crit purpose.
paralyzed.
So
you can
You get
crits.
crits, yeah.
Automatically. So rend
Auto
him.
crit.
I mean,
No, you should put him into the other plane, Chris. That's such a good idea.
we talked up this like big cinematic battle. So far, it's just been you two spamming the "you guys don't get to play the game" attacks, and us just trying to wade through it.
We took metallics. They happen to have these powers.
We're smiling.
No, cool. I get Mage Hand, which is great. You guys get the "fuck you don't play" button. That's cool. I think this is a well balanced.
Fuck you don't play button because I get
maybe don't attack the good line dragons team. That's what we've learned from this. Audience, leave the dragons alone. So obviously, I'm going to go for 3 rends since the auto hit. It will be just 2d8 plus 8 3 times plus.
I mean, I'm pretty sure this.
3d8
if we're doing explosive crits, this probably just kills me. I can't lie.
So let me just calculate the maximum. I'm going to put what I have currently in there so I can delete the calculator. So the maximum would be 2d8 plus 8. So 2d8 is 16 plus 8 is 24, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Plus 8 fire damage, so 32. So the max will be 3 lots of 32.
Okay.
So 96. Yep.
Yep.
So you take 96, Will, before my rolls, correct?
Fuck yourself. if I may be so bold.
If you may be so bold, you're about to get torn to bits, mate.
Guess what, motherfucker? Rending! Just straight claws.
Yeah. Come on. Roll the damage. Let's see what it's like. Let's see if you can full kill me, or if I get one burst of glory. Except I don't, because I'm an old person, so it doesn't fucking matter.
So it's 68. No, it's just 88 because the fire damage is d8 as well.
Elle, if
Plus
you want
29.
a nincompoop off the end of this,
Yeah, I think.
So
you might need it.
96 plus 29
Yeah.
for a total of 125 points of damage.
Ah, I'm still up, bastard.
Oh, so close.
Nincompoop!
So what? 125 damage was it?
Oh no, yes, no. He
Yeah, 125 points of damage altogether.
Single digit health, but
reckon.
Gee.
Single digit health.
single digit health.
Oh, well.
But fuck it, we
Guess
ball.
who got his fire breath back for next turn?
Oh, I also forgot to roll my breath. I'm gonna do that. No.
Well,
I think if you get a nat 1, your dragon should explode instantly.
You would say that.
Uh,
Considering how close your dragon is to exploding.
my dragon's never been healthier.
it feels quite nice to be like on the winning side for a change, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
I think the map needs more lakes, personally. More rivers.
That was my turn, by the way. Eleanor's nincompooped, so
Oh.
I'll know what you're doing.
I don't know what you've got in the
I
bag.
am
but-
going to do fiery rays upon somebody.
Right, raise.
I
Should
think
do
so.
it upon the blue dragon, finish him off.
Put me out my misery.
Yeah, just limping around on the floor. He probably needs to.
I mean, you
Oh,
are an arrogant
God.
red dragon as well with an initiative like failure. Boom.
Boom.
I'm not
Just
allowed to move, am I?
Oh wait, no one. That's fine. We rendered. We didn't do
You
the fire.
You're allowed. You get rendered though.
Oh, is it an attack?
I'm gonna be real. You moving does nothing. I'm dead either way. Just focus on maximum damage output.
Okay.
I'm
That's
going
the-
to finish you off with a fire breath, Will. So that's nice.
Yeah, go for
Isn't
it, boss.
Is that now?
No.
That's next turn.
Next turn.
Okay, I'm doing mine on time.
Yeah.
Just
If you can hit all 3 attacks, you can do another good chunk.
This is
this is my nincompoop.
nincompoop.
Just considering.
Oh shit! Yeah. I mean,
You've got to consider your nincompoops. They are clutch.
if you can, if you can attack him.
Oh, I'm gonna command. My command
Okay.
to Chris is fuck off.
Great.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
No,
No, I think just
maybe actually.
I think you need to try and hit, because if you can break concentration, then I get 1 turn of glory before I get fire breath to death. So I think it's one.
What if I hit? But if the thing that I've got to hit would hit you,
then you'd kill me, which is like one way of doing it.
Which is the angry red dragon way.
Off.
You could just attack the silver dragon, which is right in front of you.
I'm held person, and I'm just kind of dead. I think you need to. The only way I get to do anything else in this game is you hit the silver dragon, and then I get 1 turn before Chris.
Oh, Dave! You want me to hit Dave?
Yeah.
Okay.
He always does.
Yeah,
You want
kind of. Just if you're ever unsure on my position, assume I want you to
Spice
hit
it up.
Dave.
I hit in a bit of Chris, but okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Please,
So
please fail the concentration save even.
It's gonna
It would be funnier if you didn't.
It would not be funnier if you didn't. It would be really great for the story if you failed the con save. It'd make a
It would, but
really
it would also
boring
be
video.
funnier if he just didn't get a turn.
does Scorching Ray have to be a?
Scorching Ray is 3 separate hits, if I believe.
Do you know what else would be funnier? Is if he failed the concentration check, but then I nincompooped and banished you, and you died from being banished. That would also be funny.
Oh shit! That is possible.
Why is it disadvantage if I'm next to you?
No, it's advantage on. It's not advantage or disadvantage on Dave. It's a melee attack because you're melee.
Scorching
Scorching
Ray.
Oh, Scorching Ray.
Yeah.
Does Scorching Ray have a
Yeah,
minimum
if it's a
distance?
melee attack roll, that would be disadvantage.
It's no, it's a ranged attack roll.
It's
Yeah.
is this
Does Scorching Ray, the magic spell, have range disadvantage rules? I swear magic doesn't tend to have.
It's a ranged spell attack, so all ranged spell attacks have disadvantage in melee, as far as I'm aware.
Oh no,
You
that
can
is
Google
true.
it.
Yeah. No, he's right.
Range spell attack.
That's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pounce
Yeah.
back and forward and just.
I mean, it.
No, you don't even. I don't know if you've noticed.
But my 3, like, you don't. You. Boing, boing, bang.
Bang.
Yeah.
Hit,
Ren,
hit,
bitch.
Go on, run you.
Go on.
Melee attack.
Go on.
I'm
He's hit.
trying.
Get rent.
Ren, bitch. Plus 1 4.
So many t-shirt opportunities.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
fucking
29.
go. Right.
Sorry that took so long.
That's okay. While
okay.
L calculates damage, do you want to roll the con save? Because I'll be real, that's the bit that I need to know most.
You are on the edge of your seat. I see.
This is literally if I get to like even try and make any difference in this game.
9 damage.
9 damage.
That's shit.
That's
I got,
good for me.
I got 2 1s on that.
Finally blooded.
That's rough.
So, DC 10 concentration check. I'm pretty sure you must have like a 6, or a plus, even a 7 or an 8. Surely.
Please.
Let's go. So DC 10, yeah? Nice. No,
Oh!
God damn it.
Okay, I
What
am
happened?
free.
He's free.
He's free. Oh, Dave got
I
1.
did get a 1. Game. Not
And it's
very
now
happy
my
about
turn,
it.
right?
Nope.
Wait,
my
wait,
turn.
wait, wait.
Yeah. It's now my turn.
It was necessary.
Yep.
Okay.
Because that was a nincompoop from Eleanor.
I'm gonna fucking lightning breath the shit out of you, Chris. I'm gonna be real. Fuck you in particular.
If you can do 135 points of damage,
Yeah,
you can
I can't, but I can at least fucking get some numbers on the board, can't I? Right, roll your deck save.
Was it?
Yes.
That
was
was
your
your
nincompoop.
nincompoop, pal. Yeah.
Which means it's now my turn.
Yep,
So
the turn
it's
order
now-
is up. The turn order is up.
It's now me, and then it'll be you, L. So I'm just gonna try and get as much damage
No.
on Chris.
No, my turn.
So it's a deck save of
Okay, you're gonna.
No.
plus 8.
Dave thinks it's his turn.
Yes, because it went Chris, and then Ellen Nincompoop.
Oh, did he not nincompoop? I thought your turn was to hold monster on him.
No, L just. Oh, wait.
My
Yeah,
turn.
your
was
turn was the
Nincompoop,
No.
Eleanor's turn, and then it was Fisher's turn, and Ellen Nincompooped that, which is why you only got 1 render time. Now it's my turn.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, sorry to burst your bubble, my guy.
If you hold person on me again, we're gonna throw hands if I meet you in person.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna hold person on you. I am,
Can you
however,
just-
going to cast Ice Storm at you.
Okay.
Excellent.
New rule: I'm immune twice. Unlucky.
Going to, so each creature in the cylinder, which is a 40-foot, 20-foot radius cylinder.
20 foot.
Yeah.
That's just me then.
No.
Yeah.
I'm only going to hit Will.
You're
You're gonna have to move.
Cylinder.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to move then.
No. I'm gonna put it. Hold up.
What's the
Oh,
range?
you
What
can
range can you cast it?
So it's not centered on yourself.
No, I can cast it at 300 feet.
Oh,
Nice.
fuck off! For what?
And a 20-foot cylinder.
At that point, why have a range limit? Honestly.
So
I know, right? What's
is there a mathematical possibility where you can't roll any lower than single digit damage?
Well, let me read it out. So, hail falls in a 20-foot radius. Each creature in the cylinder makes a dex saving throw, and a creature takes 3d10 bludgeoning damage, or on a failed save, or half as much.
So you could roll 3 once. You could roll 3
There's
once.
the slimmest chance possible.
But I am going to put it like here so that it misses fish.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Well, I got a 4 on the saving throw, so fuck.
Ooh, okay, well, let me just gleefully, might add, put in a few of these.
Yeah.
So 3d10 and 4d6. 3d10. Roll that. So 20. And 4d6, just for fun. 33 damage?
Yeah, I'm bloodied.
You're bloodied.
No. I'm bloodied. Well, that's one way of putting it. Eviscerated into a pool of flesh, some would say.
Ice, hail, just...
Yeah. Alright, good luck, Elle.
Hey.
That's okay. Would you like to nincompoop or should I?
I'm dead. My dead body cannot nincompoop, unfortunately.
No, I thought you said you were bloodied.
No, that was meant to be a bit because I was on single-digit health.
I see.
I was very bloodied to the point of not walking anymore.
I therefore would like to. Yeah. I'm going to command Chris.
Can you command Chris and tell him to just like jump into the manor and die? Is that possible?
No, yes. Yes, I'm going to command Chris to come as close as he can to us.
Excellent.
How many nincompoops have you used?
Elle's used
That's
one.
my third.
I also forgot.
Oh no, Elle's used two, yeah.
So it's a wisdom save?
I don't know.
Oh, that's true. I'll look it up. Hold on. Red dragon.
I'll roll the dice, and then we can add what we need to add.
Red dragon. Red dragon. You're an ancient red dragon, right, Elle?
No. You don't need to. You don't need to speak.
We don't need this going on.
Wisdom savings throw, yeah.
Wisdom. I don't think my wisdom's that good.
Command.
18 altogether.
Okay.
18 altogether, Elmer.
Yeah, we're just.
I know. I'm trying to see.
It's difficult to tell where the spell save DC is. I can't lie. Spell save DC.
Well,
20.
since you're dead, Will, are you just going to be her?
Yes.
Your her.
Spell save DC 20. He fails. Chris, you run over as fast as you can.
Run as close as you can to us.
Excellent.
There we
go. That would be your go.
Thought so.
I ran as fast as I could over there. Is that it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Just in theory, if you were to line these guys up, you'd only need 50 feet of range, Elle.
What? A fireball?
Well,
a fireball.
if you wanted, what's your flame? What's your breath attack look like?
I don't know.
Actually, you know what? It's in front of me. I don't know what I'm saying. 60-foot cone. So if you go either side of either of them, you can cone both of them.
You could get both of them.
But what about my fireball?
You can do that another time. The flame breath does 17d6 damage. The fireball does not.
Ooh, 17d6.
Fire breath, is it?
So yeah, the fire breath. That's the big one.
Okay, that's.
Are you looking bloody, Dave?
I am.
So if we go here, then we'll be good.
No, other side of
you
it.
need
No,
to be,
you'd have to.
You need to line them up.
You need to line us up to get us both.
Oh, got you.
So you can either go like there or.
Don't forget, distances are halved, so it would need to be. No, it's perfect. We are perfectly in line for you to get it.
Right.
So that command did actually matter because it did make me go into the rear.
That's why this is such a genius play.
Yeah.
Dexterity saving throw, DC 21.
Dex save from the two gentlemen, please.
Dex save.
I can already feel it. This is going to be the make or break, Elle. If you're going to win,
This is the turning point, is it?
+5.
10 plus 8. 18.
That's a fail from both of you, so that will be full damage. Although, Chris, you do take half damage.
Yep, I am a resisted boy.
So it said 17d6 of damage.
17d6.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's insane.
That's a lot of dice. Oh,
so many ones, though. We love that.
That is unfortunate. So that's 53 damage.
53 damage
to Dave,
each of you, my
and
friend.
then 27 to Chris.
Half. You round down, so
26.
It's 53 divided by 2, and then rounded down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 26.
Okay.
Okay.
Not
1,
great.
3, 5, take away 26 equals.
And then if you roll a d6, Elle, just to see if you can recharge it and do it again at some point.
Yeah.
Although, if you manage to make it to your next turn, it's honestly a miracle. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Let's
Yay!
go.
So
There's a chance.
I'm gonna nincompoop.
This guy. I'm going to astral plane banish you.
No, I'm not this time, just because I want you to do one more thing before you inevitably perish. I'm going to use it to cast the spell Guiding Bolt at you, just to get a little bit of chippy damage off, and to make it you at disadvantage.
Disadvantage on...
No, us have advantage on that.
Oh.
Okay. You guys... Is it just on melee attacks that I get?
No, it would be the next attack roll on you has advantage.
Okay.
I'm weakened, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but that's just strength saving throws, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the only strength ones.
Cool.
Okay.
And you're within range, so it is a ranged attack spell.
Please miss, please miss, please miss. That one.
Come on.
No, what?
Manifesting.
No.
Which we said is plus 14, so it's going to have to be low. So that's a 24.
24
I think I have rolled 10 every time, guys. I don't know what's happening.
That does hit.
Well, shit.
And it's 5d6.
5d6?
Yep.
She just got 17d6. Come on.
Yeah, from a fucking legendary dragon ability, not from Guiding Bolt.
So that's 17 range
What
damage.
level are you casting that at? Sorry.
It's only level 2.
Man, Guiding Bolt's fucking broken.
It's a bit broken.
Yeah, if it hits, it's 4d6 at level 1, and then level 2 is just 1 more d6.
Nice.
And that's at will, guys. I can do that unlimited amount of time.
Good.
Man,
I'm pretty good.
But I can't because that was my last nincompoop. But then, of course, it is my turn.
Yes.
But I can't fly close enough to rend you because it's it's halved. So I'm going to have to fly my 20 to there. Wait. Dave?
Yeah.
How do you feel about having fire breath at you right now?
Not good about that.
Not good about that, because you're obviously in line with me. So I'm going to fly to here. Actually, I could just Guiding Bolt again.
Give the people what they want.
Why
You're a
not?
dragon. Use your breath attack.
I can't not hit Dave.
That's okay. You're going to win anyway.
Dave, can you fly out of the way on your next turn?
So boring.
Yes? Can we not line up next time, yeah?
Yeah, that's fine.
You're always...
It was you, Chris, who got lined up, bitch.
You commanded me to go over there, right?
You're always technically in a bit of a
So
line.
that's a 15 plus 14 for 29, and it's 14 points of radiant damage this time.
14.
Nice.
Oh, ouch.
How are you looking, El?
Totally fine.
Never better.
Never
Yeah, El's dragon actually has a quirk. The more damage you take, the more you heal. So she's
double or triple number HP currently.
I'll keep that to myself.
I was thinking in terms of time, obviously, you know.
Right, well...
I'm in double digits.
Double digits. For now. Right, I'm going to come to here, and I am going to rend the shit out of you.
With advantage.
With advantage on the first one.
Yeah, with advantage on the first one. So
please crit, because you'll just end her.
That would be nice. Yeah,
well,
I'm going
to... Four nat ones.
Okay, so... Let's go. Right, D20. Right, let's just do it. Right, 11, but advantage.
With advantage.
Oh,
yes!
Fuck off.
That is delightful. So that's a 20 for my first.
To death to you.
Then a 13 plus 14. Let me just get that up. Sorry, 13 plus 13.
Big rent. 26
hit.
Yeah.
So that's 2 hits.
Rent.
And then one more. Oh, and another nat 20.
Oh, fuck off. This is the most rigged thing I've ever seen.
Did you roll advantage on that one? Because
No. That was that because the first one was advantage only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
the other
two
were
crits.
just
Excellent.
Fuck.
So 2d8 plus 8.
This might be Mr. Dave picking up the 2 kills. Obvious MVP right here, guys.
That's 24.
So
Yeah.
2d8 plus 8
is 24.
What? Oh yeah. So the maximum will be 24, and I get that. So 20. Yeah.
48.
48.
Yeah.
Plus
13?
plus 1d8. So plus 8 times 2, so plus 16 to that. That's the maximum damage I can do for because it's plus cold damage as well.
What's the cold damage?
That's in addition. So
Yeah, but can you tell me that?
16 total.
Okay, 48 plus 16 is 50, 64.
Okay, and then I roll 68 plus 8 plus 3d8. So 9d8 plus 8. Alright, let's do this. So, advance roll. 9
Explosive crits do be explosive.
d8 plus 8. Roll 45 to whatever you.
Plus 45. 109. Yeah, I'm dead.
You dead?
Dead. They only actually had 40 left. I'd let you do.
It's
it feels so good to finally win, guys. I literally bought a dunce hat to wear next stream if I lost again.
A win, finally.
Should have looked at my character sheet more, and yeah, I should have probably just come out all guns blazing.
I mean, to be fair, you didn't get to play for like the first 3 turns. I think.
But the first turn, I think there are some ways that I could have, but I just didn't think about it hard enough.
I think my main takeaway is that fucking
Gold
chromatic
and silver
dragons
dragons
are
are
just broken.
busted.
Like, yeah, any kind of ability that stops other people having a turn, really broken. Having that at will.
Especially if you can
and
just use it again
action.
at will.
Yeah, like silver dragons being able to cast not only paralyze but also hold monster at will.
At will's too much.
Is insane.
I think if you were to sort of try and hack this game or make it better, that's something that you would.
I think realistically, you've got to bear in mind these are CR17 monsters that are designed.
Yeah, they are.
You're meant to be going into this with counterspell. These aren't meant to be like. This is meant to be like, you've got a level 17 wizard who can drop like a fucking like 200 damage spell on their heads or some ridiculous shit. They're not designed to be like balanced. Like at the end of the day, D&D isn't a monster fighting game. As we've proven,
but we run it as such because we're friends who fight each other. We run it as such because
we're friends who fight each other and play D&D. But yeah, if you ever have to choose, coloured dragons not so good, chromatic dragons monstrously broken.
And with that, we've learned 2 things. We've learned that, and of course, we've learned that.
No, there's. Oh, metallic. Yeah,
you mean
metallic.
Yeah. I will say that wrong several times in this video. And
I did that as well because I thought chromatic was like chrome, like metal.
Yeah, like.
No, we got metallic. And to be fair, when Dave said metallic, and I'm so glad you did because it's really broken. But we've learned that metallic dragons are broken. Chromatic dragon needs work. We've learned that Dave is the MVP, and as the MVP, instead of rolling, you may choose from your list of 4 possible wins.
I think that's fair. Yeah.
Which, of course, you remember from yesterday. I mean, from earlier today. In the video.
Moments ago, really.
Yeah. Barely an hour ago.
For our audience who don't remember, do you mind sharing that?
Well, of course, it was the "You shall not pass." Welcome, Matt.
To be fair, actually, wait. Do you have them on hand? Because the video cut out a lot while you were showing them previously. So, in all seriousness, it might help to do a rerun.
I actually do not. They are in the bedroom where the baby is.
This could not be going better.
Baby.
Because of my strong and stable leadership, I blended.
Bring the baby in as one of the prizes.
Baby who's been sleeping for a number of hours. I will leave where he is for now. But of course, it was the "You shall not pass." Welcome, Matt. It was the black metallic dice because we said I could use the red metallic dice. It was the all my D&D stuff, swear word version. And the fourth thing.
Why are you scared to cuss? I've sworn like several times in this video. It's okay, Chris.
And the fourth thing was, of course, we remember. Edit this bit out. It wasn't pieces and never an option because you won that.
T-shirt.
T-shirt. It was one of the T-shirts.
The Displacer Beast T-shirt.
The
Men's large, if
And
that's what
these
you're
are, as we've established earlier, these are all real prizes that Chris will definitely give
I was
you.
thinking the welcome mat might, because we're moving, might be. Yeah.
How big is
the T-shirt?
Yes.
Men's large, because I bought it as men's XXL and it was not men's XXL.
No, your leftover.
Yeah, yes.
Can you run it back, please, mate? The mic didn't pick it up.
My heart says the welcome mat.
The heart says the you shall not pass. Welcome mat.
It doesn't seem very welcoming, the welcome mat. It's telling people basically to fuck off, but I'm down with it. Let's do it.
Yeah. Excellent.
We'll definitely be sure to get a shot of that when we eventually do Roll2Miss live.
So
in
Thailand. Could you pull up a wheel?
Give us some news.
Oh yeah, yes. I have a job in the land of Thai.
Oh,
yes,
fantastic.
They have indeed wanted me. So it looks like we're moving.
Wow!
Woo-hoo!
Yeah.
So
that would be in September or in the summer?
In August, yeah.
August, yeah.
Right, so we need to run as many of these episodes as we can, and possibly the podcast.
We will still be involved.
Yeah.
The beauty of online.
Well, let's use you and abuse you while you're in the UK for sure.
We'll make sure to film all the.
Yeah.
We'll be sure to get in some like IRL content at some point.
So,
that'd be good.
Will, could you pull up a wheel for me and put the other 3 items on there?
What am I doing with the other
Do you
3
have that
items? Oh, for you. Yeah.
Because I will get what I am given.
It's called Wheel of Names.
Let's go with dice bag. Let's go with dice, and let's go with T-shirt, which is too small for me. So it would be funny if I was to win that.
Yeah, shirt bag dice. You got it, boss.
Shirt bag dice.
Shirt bag dice.
I'm hoping for the bag, to be honest.
Bag is nice.
To help with my preparation.
Okie dokie. Well, to be fair, the other 2 prizes will also be in your house. So.
You can claim
For now.
For now, yeah, no, for sure.
I can't wait to record the lovely surprise visit I will prepare to give you guys.
Yeah, right.
Bag. No. Yes.
Let's go back.
I got the bag.
So
we love those.
Me and I'll get the dice on the shirt as the 3rd and 4th
No,
place.
you get nothing because you lost for change, boy.
You have 2 prizes already.
In theory.
Yeah. You will have 2 prizes already.
I'm not convinced. I believe Chris is just holding out because he's jealous of how much I've won.
No, Chris just has other responsibilities. Chris will deliver them with aplomb and flourish
for delivering.
and panache. You'll get my panache.
Thanks. You can keep your panache. I'll just take the prizes.
No, you must have the prizes with the panache. They are intrinsically linked.
Panache feels like a word you shouldn't be able to say without twirling a mustache. Panache.
Moustache.
Panache. For my moustache.
All right. Well, Chris, do you want
on
to
that note, guys? Thank you very, very much for watching another chaotic episode of Roll2Miss RPG D&D with 4 friends who have ADHD and say things that I want them to say and do things I want them to do. And you've been in the company of Will, Dave, and Eleanor, and we are on top. It feels good. And
that long lasts.
Be sure to tune in next time when me and Elle take our revenge.
Yes, I'll actually think about what I'm doing next time as well.
Well, next time we might have something a bit more cooperative between all of us. If a certain someone would be ready.
Quite possibly.
What?
We might be doing potentially an undead-based NPC D&D campaign with NPC set books, with a mystery guest.
Ooh.
Complete mystery to you guys because you don't even know who we are. There'll be someone who we know that you don't know.
I'll be honest, it's a complete mystery to me just because I forget things when I'm told them.
Exactly.
I don't think I've been told.
Don't get too excited about the campaign. It's going to be very much COD zombies with villagers.
That sounds perfect.
COD and D sandwich. Sandwich? Zombie. No, can we have a COD sandwich, please?
Yes.
Because I
End the
think you might
video.
just
Bye,
be hungry.
everyone.
Right, bye.
Bye.
Have you stopped recording?